Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
This is you've been here quite a few times
Have
in
I?
Des Moines. Yeah.
3
and it's
times.
always a pleasure.
It's always a thrill to come into your dank, depressing studio.
Dude, really?
This is depressing.
Do you need a hug?
There's no air in here. We're breathing the same air 3 times now. This yellow light's in my eyes.
You're a wad.
Now, let's watch the language.
Let's come into our studio and be courteous and nice. Because I will shut down this
The
interview.
building's very
I
nice.
will shut it down.
I don't know
This is
why
co-
you guys have been subjected to this.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you should rise and revolt.
And this is coming from the guy that's dressed in jogging stuff.
That's right.
You know our
I'm
building.
a
You know,
worker outer, friend.
seriously, our building.
Yes.
We just got a new $10,000 roof, and it's already leaking.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Who did it?
I think a couple.
Not
blind,
the Amish. If you had hired the Amish,
It's true.
things would have been all right.
I think a couple blind guys did it. Dan Grueter's at the Funny Bone this
Gypsies?
weekend.
Did the gypsies? You hire some gypsies?
Marauding gypsies.
They'll just take your money and run. They probably
They
didn't
came
work
through
on your
the
They
right
go up there, they
time.
make some noise. And they're like, we done with roof now.
And they play some
You
sort of...
pay us, goat.
And now we dance.
And now we dance.
Dan Grueter's at the Funny Bone. Let me ask you
Yes.
this, Dan. Why are you developing a show for NBC called "Be Careful What You Wish For"?
That is, I cannot get my webmaster to take that off. That's literally like 4 years old now.
Okay, good.
But
Because
she just will not take it off. Then she just broke her hip.
how's that
and,
your problem?
She broke her.
What the hell is she doing?
She just fell.
Is she 85 years old?
No, she's 48.
Oh,
And she just fell down and broke
oh
her
I
hip.
hope she's okay.
Huh?
I hope she's okay. She's
Yeah, I
all
guess
right.
so, but
Okay.
that's going to delay.
Aren't you glad though that you're not being a part of NBC now with the whole Lennon Conan O'Brien stuff?
Yeah, NBC's they're in trouble. I don't know what. That's a big payout to Conan. I think 35 to 40 million.
Yeah, 32
I'd do
to
it.
him.
I would
Yeah.
not be on NBC for 35 to 40 million. Wouldn't you?
Sure,
I thought the show was good. I was
His
a
show?
Conan fan. Yeah,
I'm a
I
Conan
liked
fan
it.
too. I think it's a little watered down from what he did on Late Night.
Well, you have to. It's 11:30.
Yeah.
It's not 12:30 anymore.
Do you think this is better for him though?
No, I don't.
You don't think going to Fox or some other outlet
No,
where he
'cause
can
Fox,
do more?
You have to. If he gets on Fox, it'll be 11 o'clock. He won't be through in all the stations because they have sitcom. They have rerun deals for sitcoms and syndication.
I think
and stuff
eventually
like that.
they'll pick him up. If he has success, they'll see. Okay, this is making money for everybody else. Why?
It might work out, but it's not. It's not the mantle NBC.
And everybody has to see King of Queens 800 times.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a good show. Let's
So
not
I don't
bad on
know. I mean, I feel bad for him. I know some of the guys that wrote for the show that moved from New York to Los Angeles.
it. Oh really?
Uprooting families and stuff like that, and they go out there. I don't think 7 months. I think it's fair to give 7 months. Somebody just 7 months to get into a job like that.
Yeah, that's not fair.
No matter what it is, if it's flipping burgers or hosting the Tonight Show.
You really don't come into your stretch until, at least a year.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but just go with it, shall we?
You don't come
pretty.
into your stretch.
You're so cute.
Come on.
Try to think.
She saw your running outfit.
That's
She's like,
adorable. Wasn't
Thank
that adorable?
you. Thank you.
Look at her. She's so
I was looking for something. Come on.
by the way, women love it, B-SoX, when you pat him on the top of the
Yeah,
head.
just good.
you
good
also love it
going.
when I rack him.
Yeah, in the
I'm usually
gadangles.
nice to you, though, so calm down.
But I think Leno's good too. And the sad part, I was working to get on both of those shows, and now
A lot of
everything's- That's all.
That's
up in the air
the
now.
other thing. What about the comics?
Well, Leno always had comedians on.
Did he though?
Not as much as Conan was having
Yeah.
a lot of comics on.
Letterman does a lot of comics.
Letterman, not as many as you think.
Really?
I think
Well,
he
we
does-
just talked to Jake Johansson. He just taped some for.
So Jake
Letterman.
Johansson can just show up
And Letterman will put him
at
on.
Letterman. Yeah,
Okay.
he's like, hey, guy, 5 minutes. I want to try out. And they'll be, oh, go on.
Hey, back to these writer friends of yours. Can you put us in touch with a couple?
I don't think so
Why not?
Oh.
because your studio's depressing. I don't know what.
What if we bring in flowers?
I don't know. I mean, these aren't people that I talk to on a daily basis. Just guys that they were comics and I knew them from that, and now they write for the show and
Who are they?
and
Give us some names. I want to talk to him.
No, he's really not friends with them. Ran into him
Oh.
at the bar.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, it's kind of like
I know you.
I met Dee Snider once, so it's like, yeah, I know him. It's like one of those.
I don't even see. I don't know who Dee Snider is.
Oh, Twisted
Really?
Sister?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I'm sorry.
All right,
Wow.
Dan Grueter.
Is
at the Funny
that
Bone.
what you guys are in heavy metal?
No,
No,
it's
it's-
rock. It's
I had
like,
sushi with Motley Crue once.
Really?
oh, I
Yeah.
remember that story.
Yeah,
Kinda
Yes,
cool. About
Thanksgiving, Evansville, Indiana.
Thanksgiving, you ate
Yeah, it was
sushi?
the most depressing Thanksgiving.
Worse than being in the studio? More depressing than that?
Probably equal
Oh,
stretching.
okay. Stretching. Thank you.
That's my new word for the day.
Tell us-
Stretch.
Reset that story of you having sushi with Motley Crue.
Well, my girlfriend in Chicago had broken up with me, and so I took a gig There used to be a funny bone in Evansville, Indiana. Why? I don't know. And so I was there, and Thanksgiving week, and I was in the elevator. There's only one nice hotel in Evansville, Indiana, the Radisson. And I'm in the elevator with the one guy. See, I still don't even know their name. I'm not a music guy. So he had tattoos down his arms, and he wasn't very tall.
Big
He
wiener.
had the soul patch or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, are
think
you
it
in a
was-
band?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you in a band or something? He goes, yeah. I go, oh, what band you in? I'm just making, elevator conversation.
Sure.
Which is always awkward.
Sure.
Completely.
You know? He goes, Motley Crue.
like, you're,
like,
like you're an idiot.
I go, I'm sorry. I go, I've heard of that. I go, I don't know.
I've heard of that Motley business.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
And what did he
That's
say?
He goes, he just laughed.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a jerk
It was
about
probably
it.
refreshing,
He
though.
buy a shot?
Though it's in the elevator. They don't serve.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Shots
It was
in the
actually elevator.
What
chat.
It was
Where
in.
do you think it
It was
is?
in the elevator. It's just a Radisson. This wasn't the Hyatt.
Where they serve drinks.
Some guy making martini in the elevator.
But you did end up having sushi with them?
Yes, I did. Yeah, because we were like, "What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving dinner?" Because
Sure. You're going to go to the
the only
Hy-Vee,
restaurant
or-
we found was this Japanese place. It wasn't like a Benihana or anything like that either. It was like a hole in the wall.
Tony Scarducci's Fresh
Yeah.
Sushi Incorporated.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Dan Grueter, check him out at the Funny Bone this weekend. And the whole material is going to be about our crappy studio, right?
No, I'll probably move on. As soon as I walk out of here, this will be forgotten.
Oh,
You just
Wow.
need to hang some stuff in here.
okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like I put a
We'll get
mirror
on it.
over
Put up-
there.
put up the,
A mirror
some
to make it look
flowers.
bigger.
Put up the motivational poster of the cat hanging in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Or just
We're on
something,
it.
or get one of those golf motivational things with Nicholas.
And Tiger
You know.
porking a stripper from Scores.
That's
Dan
my
Grueter-
favorite story of the year right there.
Oh,
Tiger
isn't it
Woods.
though?
It's just that his low quality of women.
It got bad,
That,
didn't it?
Oh, like Perkins waitresses.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody.
they interviewed this one girl that he was doing from Vegas. She literally had like a diamond like stuck in her cheek.
Yeah.
She looked like Miss Kitty from Gunsmoke.
Yes.
Do you know
and-
what I mean?
Yes, and couldn't figure out why he didn't really love her as much as he had said he
And
would.
the interviewer, this woman from Good Morning America, she's like, "Are you a prostitute? Are you a prostitute?" She kept asking her that. And she goes, "How come it didn't work out?" She goes, "Well, I asked Tiger to pay for my school, and he refused. So at that point, I was like, forget it."
But I
So-
am not a prostitute.
But I am not a
That's
prostitute.
so Vegas.
Dan Grueter, 7:30 tonight. We got a pair of tickets for you if you're one of the next 5 callers at 244-1033. And catch him before he becomes a big star.
That's right.
Which is going to happen any day now.
Monday.
If he hits his stretch,
At
I will
12:30.
hit my stretch.
then it'll happen.
He wants to bang you, Amy.
I am married, sir.
Doesn't
Me
mean you don't want
too.
to bang her.
There you go.
And not to each other.